So today I would like to talk about something very important issue in our society, which is cancer. Are you scared of cancer? Yes, you are. Everybody. Who is not scared of cancer? You know what the data says in US? In United States, 39.4% people will be having cancer in some part of their life by 2024. Think about that. If I have 50 students in my class, so I will have how many? I have 20 students might be getting cancer in some part of their life. So every person in the society is scared when you get cancer. As the people grow, they're waiting to be diabetic. As same way nowadays, people expecting, oh, I'm going to be cancer maybe one day. What if I have a cancer? Oh, I have a stomach pain. Maybe I have a cancer. So I would like to talk about what can give you guarantee that you will not be cancer. So to do that, you have to know what makes a cancer. If you cut off the reasons to make you cancer, you can guarantee that, oh, I cut off, I stop all the door to developing cancer in my body, then I can say yes, I will be cancer free in my life. First of all, cancer. What is cancer? Cancer is mutation of gene, mostly DNA mutated and get cancer cell and get cancer. So DNA mutated, that cell cannot die to let other cell grow. As our body cell constantly dying, our skin cell dying in each month. Our gastrointestinal cell dying in 3 to 5 days. Our eye cell, we're growing by 2 to 3 days. Our whole body is remade within a year. So our cell constantly dying, but the cancerous cell do not die. Those cells, they go abnormally because DNA is mutated. Cell keep growing instead of dying. So what can stop to mutate gene or mutate this DNA? Number one thing is chemical. You might think, what is a chemical? I eat only healthy food. I take care of myself. Look at the medicine you're taking. You have any disease, any problem, we go take medication. That medication making another symptom. You get another medication. That make a few more side effects, few more medication. We are building tower on tower of medication in our body. End of the day, end of our life, when you get older, you're making tower bigger and bigger tower. That chemical make DNA damage by mutating DNAs. So my PhD and postdoc both combined is DNA mutation, DNA synthesis, DNA cross-linking, damaging, and finally in postdoc I mostly work with the health and disease in depth. So based on that, what I understood in simple as a simple person, as a simple scientist, I would say chemical. So you have to stop chemical. So number one way is stop drug. Anything you have to treat naturally. Naturally is the most easy way to treat our body. Don't you think so? As I said, our body constantly remade. So if we put the right condition, any problem we have is going to go within a few days. We don't need to put medication because cell going to be dying either way. You have a gastrointestinal problem, you can just put right condition, put a lot of alkaline food, detox your body by green leafy vegetable, then you're gonna be fine. This morning I was actually cleaning my car with a lot of mold. Then I got mold attack. So what did I do? I went to the doctor. I canceled my classes. No, I did not cancel my classes. I came to the class. I just have been not eating anything else. Just have ginger food, warm ginger, boiled ginger drink. I'm fine, I'm feeling better. It's been a few hours, it's afternoon. I'm feeling much better. Should be gone by this day, by today. So, no chemical, no drug, but of course, if you have a very excuse me, life-threatening condition, if you have a severe disease, of course you can go for a certain time, you can take some medication in certain point for some period and very limited, then you treat naturally, you should be good. Number 2 is food. The food we have been eating, food are poisonous. Non-organic food are made with a superphosphate, that's also insecticides, that makes a lot of chemical. And in US, the country we are, in United States, 2 industry is bigger. You know who they are? Pharmaceutical and food industry. I can say junk food industry. And they're the 2 big killer. They're the killer. They're killing human body. So how they killing? This junk food industry making lot of junk food. We eating, we getting sick, we buying medicine from pharmaceutical companies. They're getting bigger and bigger. Hospital getting bigger and bigger, and we are getting died, quicker. We're getting sick and sick. Look at the diabetes. Look at the high blood pressure. Look at the lot of disease, joint pain. Look at the cancer. All that is coming from where? Number 1, chemical. Number 2 is a food, processed food, which have a lot of chemical as a preservative. We have to stop taking that. We have to spend time in our kitchen to cook our own food, of course organic, to be healthy. Number 3 things is to become cancer is we have to be hydrated. We have to have a lot of iron and minerals, which we are behind. People don't drink. I ask my students, a lot of my colleagues, they don't drink water. I said, what's going on? Why not drink water? They say, oh, I have to go to the bathroom so much. Oh, I drink a lot of soda and juice. That's body getting dehydrated. As get dehydrated, body getting acidic. As body get acidic, you're getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Developing more and more diseases. Opening more gate to mutate DNA to get cancer. So this is number 3rd. So number 4th is mold. Mold is a cancer. Cancer is a mold. There are many. If you Google it, you can see a lot of scientific research. Lot of physicians, lot of scientists did a lot of research that mold is a chemical. Mold is a organism. This chemical, if you take it as a chemical, that makes a gene damage. That makes a cancer. So our life has to be mold free. And the age, is when people are early age, they don't care themselves. They just don't clean their bed. They don't clean their floor. They just water is everywhere. Mold is forming in the wall, in the roof, in the sheetrock, in the floor, in the food, the kitchen, everywhere. That coming your body and then making the opportunity to grow cancer. So these 4 things need to stop. Let me tell you how you stop it quickly. Number 1 thing, stop taking drug, treat naturally. Number 2 thing, no preservative, cook your own food. Number 3 is, as I said, iron and mineral. Take a lot of iron and mineral. How? You can take natural vegetables, green leafy vegetables, and one more thing I would say, salt. Salt is a poison. White sugar is a poison. We have to stop sugar. We have to stop white salt. So if you need sugar, take some small portion of brown sugar. If you need salt, you have to have of course you need salt, because without salt, without iron, our body cannot function. Because for instance, a lot of people say, hey, I've been drinking water and I'm going to the bathroom. You are going to go to the bathroom frequently because your body is not getting the water that you're putting in. Why? Because cell membrane need ions to shuttle water inside the cell. So you have enough ion in the body to intake water into the cell to be hydrated. You get dehydrated even though you're drinking a lot of water because you don't have a lot of ions in your body. How are you going to get the ions? The solution is simple. Take stop white poison. That should be banned. That should be restricted in this country. Hopefully one day we will, because the chemical was not banned, now banned. The chemical still is not banned as a poison people have been taking. That's going to be banned in one day. So what the alternative? The alternative is take Celtic salt, take a black salt, rock salt, pink salt. Nowadays everywhere. Go to Walmart, you can get it. Go to HEB, Kruger, even Burlington factory. They have a whole aisle full of healthy salt. Get that. And if you are really lack of lot of ions, take some amount in your tongue every day to fill up the deficiency that you have been suffering for not having natural salt. Because natural salt have about 100 minerals, 100 ions. We are lacking of that 100 ions, not taking that salt. Because the salt we eating, white salt, that only 2 ions. One is sodium, one is aluminum. And sodium, we need it, but aluminum is a poison. It's a carcinogenic. We have to stop it. So, to get the real ions, you have to stop the white salt, you have to go to the minerals and salt by taking the green leafy vegetable and by having natural salt. One more thing I wanted to add with this video. First thing is, a lot of people say, hey, I'm healthy. I'm doing good. I don't like vegetable. I don't like drinking water all day long. I told them. Actually, one of my students told me in the class. I told him that, don't you see 20 years old people died right away without any reasons? Didn't you see some people got cancer when he's 30 years old? Don't you see people get blood infection and go into coma within a week? Don't you see people, 9 years old kid got diabetic? Why? Because of we are not following the rules, health rules. What are the health rules? I have a lot of videos. You can follow my YouTube channel, and then so make sure you maintain the health rule. Stop sugar, have green leafy vegetable, have a lot of protein, no carb, no sugar. If you are very active, you can have some sugar and some carb, but if you're not active, you can minimize, you can take as least as possible. And I wish all of you be healthy, and let me know if you have any question. Thank you.